That's such a good question. Oh, I know my answer.
You always say that you raised me to be strong enough to stand up to anything. Eventually, you gotta let me do it.
We made our own circle, bitch. Sorry, I don't like that word. That's not me.
So first, I want to start about talking about the set. So the movie was so much fun. I laughed so much, and I imagine you guys must have had such a great time on set as well. And I was wondering if you maybe had a favorite behind the scenes memory or a scene that was hard to get through without laughing.
Oh man, there's so many to pick from. What are you thinking of, Brandon?
I mean, there was one scene where I sing a bit of one of the songs Josh wrote, and it was originally like that wasn't planned, and like I just wanted to mess with Lisa, and then it turned into what it was, and it turned into that I had to like stare earnestly into Edie Falco's eyes and like really sing this dumb song about puppy dog eyes, and
I love that.
it was really fun to watch Edie like not be able to get through it. But there were so many of those moments.
There's so many. I think my favorite like behind the scenes, not while we were shooting moments was we were all staying in this haunted hotel that was truly built like before the American Revolution, literally
Okay.
the Colonial Inn. And the room I was staying in apparently used to be a bridal suite. And when I was checking into the hotel, they told me that it was haunted by a ghost, a woman who protects young brides from evil men. And of course, as soon as I walked in, I was like, ma'am, I'm gay. Nothing to worry about here. But later, one of the hotel employees offered to do a seance because he's clairvoyant. And so me, Brandon, and Parker Posey did a seance with this guy and a woman he brought who can only be described as a witch. And we did this whole ritual. It was like candles, crystals, the works. And I'm sad to say that the ghost
Did it work?
Not for me.
Oh.
I mean, I don't want to say it's homophobic of her, but I don't know.
I
She's
love that.
She's just a product of her time, you know.
I know.
Yeah. Which is talked about in the film as well. The demon is the same.
Yeah.
And talking about the demon in the movie, one of the characters is possessed by it. So if you had to be possessed for a day by the spirit of either Brian Cox, Lisa Kudrow, Tuve Norris, or Edie Falco, who would you pick and why?
That's such a good question. Oh, I know my answer.
Go ahead.
I mean, if I could be possessed by a spirit for a day, it would absolutely have to be Lisa Kudrow, because I just feel like it would be a very happy day, and
I love that.
I'd be a lot funnier than I am.
I'm gonna pick Edie Falco. Like, I mean,
yeah,
Edie Falco via Mrs. Soprano. Like, I mean, I'm hoping that would be the main. Yeah.
I love that.
Brandon as Carmela is a great.
Yeah.
I would love to see that.
And the movie also plays with the idea of that meeting the in-laws is terrifying. So do you remember the first time you met the parents of a partner and maybe your nerves got in the way and was a little awkward or something? Or just the fear of meeting them?
I just got so many like weird stories that I cannot tell, but yeah, it's always an intense experience. Like it's never at least for me, I've met a couple of my partner's parents, and for the most part I get along with parents, but it's much like the movie, there's a
like a
couple shaky beginning of like, I don't know how to act, and I'm not sure if I like what you're saying. I like it's such an interesting relationship to navigate.
Yeah, of course. Nick, do you have any?
I mean, I just feel like, I mean, when I read the script initially, it was like too close to home in a lot of ways because, I mean, just like the way we become like teenage versions of ourselves around our parents, or just kind of like this desperate need for everything to go perfectly, or like the fear of, you know, people you love not liking other people you love. It's
Of
just, it's
course.
so stressful and it's terrifying no matter who you are. I remember my boyfriend, before I met his parents, the one question I made sure to ask him was, are there any lies you need me to validate and back up before I start saying things that are
That is such a good question.
That is a really good question.
said no, but unofficially,
Oh.
he did brief me on the lies that I had to tell.
Okay. It's a good form to prepare. I like that. But yeah, sadly, that's all the time I have. But thank you so much.
Thank
So
you.
nice to
Your
meet
time.
you.